Good morning. Welcome back to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. I hope you're having a great morning. Wow. The watch list was on fire. Fire, straight flames this past week. I hope that you guys played any of these that were here part of this. This was straight gains, guys. I mean, to be honest, what a watch list. I think everything hit pretty much, except for let's see. I pinned it on the chat, by the way, for those of you who are already gonna ask me about it. I think the only one that didn't hit very crazily was AMD and let's see, RTX. The rest of them all were big movers here. Disney also made its move up. AMD kind of moved up, but then didn't really go the expected move that we wanted. TSM made a move up. Also RTX made a move up unfavorably, but still I think it's still within the supply zone, could still make a move to the downside. ATVI, what a move. DKNG, what a move. These two alone would have paid big time if we would have taken that trade right when we called it out on Monday. Great stuff there. So I hope that you guys at least looked at it or looked at the idea and played it out, because those were two trades that definitely paid out. Looking at the news today. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Good morning. U.S. policy in China may move from America first to America and company. Okay. Stocks rise, bonds dip amid hope for stimulus deal. That's what's the word on the street today. And then billionaire shocked by son's quick 50 million trading loss. What's 50 million to a billionaire? That's like what, 50 cents? Nah, not really, right? You would hope so. JP Morgan equities to get a $1.1 trillion boost next year. Okay. China's yen, falling. Also US dollar falling. Lots of risk coming back into the market here. Musk Bezos space race gets a boost from anti-poverty tax break. Wow, okay. Let's see. First electric air taxis set to fly in Singapore by 2023. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking that. Okay, that's your Bloomberg news there. Let's see here. Markets. U.S. stocks rise on stimulus bets. DoorDash, I think they have an IPO today, right? DoorDash, yes? Is today a DoorDash IPO? I think it is. GameStop, Pfizer, what to watch when the market opens today. China hails victory in crackdown on peer-to-peer lending. Okay, Europe rally weighs on inflation. Tesla plans to stock still. This is a super smart move by their finance team. You dilute the shares right at all-time high. Very smart timing, very smart move. For people who don't understand what's going on over here, when your stock has done something like this over the past year, when your stock has done something like this over the past year, right, moved up like this, parabolic, this is always a smart moment to dilute shares. Why? Because to existing shareholders who are still exuberant, they don't mind holding the shares beyond the point where it keeps going higher. And to them, the 5 billion dilution as a product of their market cap, which is, what is it? Let's have a look. Did I have it here? What's Tesla's market cap? Yeah, 616 billion, right? It doesn't even make up, like, I don't know. It's not even 1%. It's less than 1% of the shares, the market cap diluted. Okay. At the same time, in terms of number of shares, that would create a very small dilution, but it give Tesla a lot of short-term liquidity to go out and do capex, right? Which is what it needs. It needs to. The problem with Tesla is cash burn, right? That's the issue why this company is constantly being hammered by analysts, saying, oh, it's never going to succeed because it requires immense cash burn and its margins are too slim for it to compete. That's why people or rather analysts think Tesla's very overvalued, right? Which I agree with. I think this stock is way overvalued at this point, right? You're pretty much buying into a stock that has, like, I don't know, 30 times EBITDA valuation, which is a ridiculous amount, okay, of premium that's inbuilt. It might even be a higher multiple, to be honest. But, as I'm saying, the dilution comes at a smart time. It's a smart thing for them to do. I didn't mean to go on a tangent there, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Commodities trading giant wins big oil market mayhem. Okay. That's about it. On this side, pre-market movers here. Recon, Sundial, once again, up again, 5%. I think that was a federal, no, not a federal ruling. It was, United Nations ruled that pot is going to be now rescheduled. I think that was on part of the news. Today we have 10 a.m. job openings. What is this? Oh, Jesus. Come on, Adblock. FireEye got hacked by a foreign government. They don't want to disclose anything, but they got hacked by a foreign government. It's so funny because they're a security company. GameStop falls pre-market. Well, Chewy rises. Man, Chewy has been on our watch list, actually. It's crazy. Survey done by U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics to help measure job vacancies. Collects data from employers about their businesses, jobs, openings, recruitments, hires, and separations. JOLTS defines job openings as well as positions that are not filled the last business day of the month. A job is open only if it meets all three of the following criteria. A specific position exists and there's a work available for that position. The job can start within the next 30 days and there's active recruiting for workers from outside the establishment location that has been opening. Okay, cool. Got it. So, the number is already out, or... Oh no, that was last month. So we're waiting for this month. Last month was a little worse than usual. So we'll see how we do this month. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Welcome. Okay, cool. We'll wait for those numbers at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Campbell Soup reporting earnings today. Drink some Campbell Soup, man. Cloudflare down 3%. Sage Therapeutics. FireEye down 8%. I just explained why. NI source, don't know what that is. Okay, VMware, that's down. AAL up 4%. American Airlines, EchoStar, whatever that is. Bunch of other companies. Grubhub up about 4% as well. Lazard. Okay, cool. Cool. Heat map looking. Disney, part of our watch list. So as I was mentioning, these three picks on fire, right? Think about it. So let's have a look at it. Go through the watch list real quick and see how it performed. Remember, we put this all out there so that you guys can follow it and then make these moves. Okay, we give you the picks because we think these are things that will move. We want to give you only the best of the best. So that's, you know, our team working together to give you the opportunities that we can. So looking at Disney here, you know, talking about it from Monday, which was the 7th here. So it was consolidating. Consolidating all the way through here. We said this was on a nice uptrend, and today it actually broke out of resistance, and pre-market it's up at 156. And we did say that the resistance is around 154. So it broke above the resistance. This was a great day or swing trade, as we mentioned, favoring the upside, trading at all-time high, looking to break out to the upside. Disney has done well with their streaming service with increasing subscribers every quarter. We saw this as a potential upside for a while. Now, it can continue running here, just FYI. We do see the capability for a continued upside here, but I would say, you know, while it's rallying, start to unload your positions and, you know, start to take some profits or move your stop loss up, whichever you feel is more comfortable, whichever way you like to deal with your trades. Okay, that's Disney for you. AMD, let's have a look at how this one performed. AMD, we had a target of up here. The stock has been consolidating since Monday. We were actually hoping for a bounce on this channel, but instead we got a rejection of the channel and it started to move sideways here. So this trend is now invalidated, and we'll have to see if we can go back into this channel sometime in the future. We're going to leave this trend line here anyway, and we have set a temporary alert at $95.73 so that we can take this to the upside if AMD gains momentum for a push up over here. Okay, so that's your update with AMD here. TSM, giving you a potential entry here. TSM also made a significant move since we called it out. It was somewhere around here, made a down move. And now it's consolidating over here. I would say, you know, this stock still has some upside, but I feel like it needs to consolidate downwards a little bit before continuing to this upside. However, it is a very gappy stock. It tends to gap a lot, and so, you know, we still hold with our you know, bullish sentiment here because we saw you know, a lot of volume coming in the point of control over here, which is the highest volume here. We do have a inkling that if this breaks above 107.40 or 107.50, we want to take this to the upside. RTX, the ticker of last week, Raytheon. This was a bearish play that has been consolidating within the supply zone. We did mention we want to wait for this one to break below the supply zone, continue to consolidate, and then once we see a rejection off the supply zone, we want to take this to the downside. So this one's still a marinade. We're going to let this one marinate. Okay, it's still within the supply zone, this red zone here. This could be, you know, a rejection area. We've seen it been rejected once now and twice up there on this side. And here could be another potential rejection here, which would send the stock down. We want this to come down, break this supply zone over here, come up, and test this as a resistance. In order for us to come and take this down, our entry should be somewhere here. Remember that this is still a marinade. ATVI, what a move with this one, right? Since we called it out on this watch list here. ATVI, great move here. You know, as we called it out. Pretty much spot on call out here from, you know, the 7th when we called it out. It's you know, broken out here and continued to move higher, you know, from this 81 range all the way to the 83 range here. You know, and now it's in a supply zone, so you have to be actually careful here. This is a potential supply zone up here. It could get rejected, come down. So I would tread carefully and take some of your profits here, or you can also potentially, you know, move your stop loss up and cover your position as you go along. Okay. Last one, DraftKings, another great one. Amazing play here. Called on to watch this on Monday. Really nice performance here. Dipped a little bit and came back in here strongly with some great volume. You know, we were sweating on this one a little bit. Came to dip right perfectly in this demand zone. You can see that, how perfect these zones work sometimes. The lack of volatility, came down here, grabbed some paint, and immediately started getting to work here to the upside, back in our channel. Amazing, amazing play here if you played DKNG on the dip. This was a perfect thing. We even mentioned that, you know, we saw this one coming down to the demand zone before moving back up here. So this was already pre-mentioned. We saw a potential for this to happen, and indeed it did happen. So it was a perfect play here that was orchestrated on DraftKings here. And, you know, we may want to actually move our zone a little further out here now. There we go. A little better. Cool. So, just so you guys know, I've added some shares of CRM to a interim portfolio that I have on Interactive Brokers. Just a very small starter position of $1,000 worth of CRM. I'm going to be adding more as my money is stuck within, you know, well, it's not stuck, but it's basically awaiting transfers right now. And it's going to take me a while to, you know, set everything up again. But I want to make sure, you know, that I can get this done as soon as possible. I'm taking a starter position on CRM for shares. I like the shares to be, I want to hold these shares long term. You know, CRM is a great company. Recently got added to Dow Jones Industrial Average. And, you know, it succeeds at cloud. Recently made an acquisition with Work. I think it was actually a great acquisition. Came down to cover this technical gap over here. And I want to play this as a bounce on the 200 moving average to the upside here, you know, towards the end of the year. So I've bought some shares, very, very small position, and I intend to add more here. So just letting you guys know what I've done. Obviously, this is not investment advice. I'm just telling you that's what I did. And if you want to invest in this company, make sure you do your due diligence. Okay. Okay. Also, Tesla here with a technical bullish breakout from a upward channel that it's been in. It's consolidated and broken above here. Looking at the Fibonacci extension here, 747 or 747 looks like a you know, a extension to the upside. First targets would be the 660, 693, 720, and then a move up to 747 here. So we're looking at actually a continued move up here on Tesla as it gets included in the S&P 500 here. And it may actually end up pulling all stocks in the index up. And yeah, so be careful with that. Let's see, what else was the other potential ones from today? Synchrony Financial was one we were watching. Bullish breakout on this trend here. Was a ascending pennant. And this one has actually now successfully broken out here. From this pennant. I would say, you know, this is a awkward situation to buy it here, but it could definitely continue moving up. So I'd say, you know, playing this on the upside for the long run looks like a good play, to be honest. Looks like a great play. You know, they have a really nice trend line here. And a very big squeeze up here. So Synchrony Financial to the upside looks pretty interesting. Fastly also made a big move. 14-15%. Don't know if you guys saw that. Huge move on Fastly. From yesterday, 86 to 97. Was a big move. Consolidation here. Pre-market's opening up a little lower. This could continue higher if it wanted to. Consolidation here is good. We have an alert set up at 101.02, 101.20. So we'll be watching this one if it actually hits. And Blue Apron, something that I called on the live stream a long time ago when it was trading near what, $6. I mentioned how this one could pop to the upside. It's now at 7.59, just FYI. Just thought I'd put that out there to remind you guys that I called this out a little while back. I don't think it's going to continue moving that much, but this stock has seen abrupt movements to the upside. A break above 875 would send this bullish up to close this gap at 11.20 or 11.30. There's another gap here as well, which it already closed, but this is the gap it has to close. So above 875, you know, somewhere here. We'll like to keep a little bit of a, you know, alert there. Okay. Roku at all-time highs. This one is just calling to be shorted at this point. Looking really nice, but Roku can easily go broku. And when it falls, it tanks hard. This could be I would say don't play the selling now. It's already up 3% pre-market here. What I'll do is wait for the indexes to turn red, and then you play Roku bearish. That will have, you know, the most drop basically. Okay, and then NEE, which is the ticker of the week here. NEE here came down nicely to touch our demand zone. You know, this was trading somewhere, I think here. Well, where was this on Monday? Oh, actually, my bad. It was actually within here. I was looking at a 5-minute chart. That's why. Roku here, sorry, NEE here, peeking out of the zone, coming back in. Let's see if we can continue any upside here. This would be one to let marinate, but this is certainly a good position to start watching this and putting on your watch list. Okay, so those are the few that we'll be watching today. Apart from that, not really many movers today. Here are some insider buyers. QCOM, CRM, XOM, Dominion Energy, Thermo Fisher. What else? Micron. Not that many things, but still some, right? These are the recent ones that were, what, yesterday. QCOM, the general counsel and the president, and EVP sold a bunch of shares yesterday. This guy sold 5 million, this guy sold 7 million. Not that crazy. They sold a majority of their stake holding though. It's interesting. This guy sold 35,000 shares. He has 26 left. This guy sold 49 and he has 12 left. So they actually got rid of majority of their position, which is interesting on QCOM. Investors, insiders pulling out here at all-time high with QCOM. What do you guys think? Looks like it, huh? Look at it. 4-hour chart looks insane. I would take my shares off the table here, right? I think it's a smart move. What do you guys think? Is it time to, you know, look at QCOM as a potential sell signal? I don't know. I can't just base it off this, but this is a good thing to also, you know, scan for potential opportunities, I would say. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you enjoyed this stream. We do this Mondays through Fridays. Monday, Wednesday, Friday actually right now. And you know, it's pretty much a live stream concentrated on financial education. We don't give you the fish, we teach you how to fish. I kind of run through my ideologies, what I'm looking at, and you know, how I look at things, rather than telling you what to do, which is usually the case on majority of these YouTube live streams. XOM here, also, this guy sold 3% of his stake. This guy, CRM, the president and chief engineering officer, sold 10% of his stake for about $1 million. Interesting. Another one of QCOM, EVP of strategy and M&A, sold 20,000 shares, representing 20% of his shares. Ecolab, this guy sold 59% of his shares. Wherever this guy is. Okay. Caterpillar Chief Accounting Officer sold 59% of her shares. Seems like another smart move there. Okay, apart from that, I don't really see much else to be worried about. The QCOM one is a little interesting, huh? What do you guys think? Let's do the SPY technical update as well. I always keep forgetting that. Let's get it done. So, we are now officially in all-time high territory, which means this could continue running up or this could correct downward. My bet is it continues to run up a little bit. You know, let exuberance kick in a little bit, and then once exuberance kicks in, you know, we see even deeper fall, perhaps come January. I think right now market's chugging along, lots of, you know, positivity, Christmas, merriness, lots of interesting things going on. Even the S&P 500 broke out of its technical resistance here, came down, validated as support, and is continuing higher here. Dow Jones Industrial Average also doing the same thing. Came down, validated this is a new support, continuing its journey up here. So very healthy waves over here so far. I was expecting more of a correction first before we continue, but then you know what? I don't think we're gonna get it. You know, our Nasdaq retracement target here is getting very lonely, but I can almost guarantee at some point in the future we'll come back down here to test this level before going back up again. So wait for that. Wait for that. So my trajectory for you know, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500 here looks like it's gonna go further down. The VIX here looking sad at 21. Continue to move down. And yeah, okay, cool. Let's see. Let me answer some of these questions in the stream. Good morning, good morning. What's up? Please smash the like button. Let's get it. Today's a new day, fresh start. Yes, sir. QS passing what, $76 already? Called it when it was 36. Jeez, what is that? QuantumScape. Yeah, definitely not investing in a stock like that, or definitely not trading a stock like this neither. I mean, congratulations if you played it. It's at $75 pre-market. That's insane, nuts. From 50 to 70. Wow, wow, whoa, insane. In the membrane. Lots of after-hour action here. Looking interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't play this anyway. Even if you told me, I wouldn't play it. Just a new IPO. You know, I trade stocks that are a little more predictable. I don't like stuff that is like a trades like a, you know, rocket or something like that. It's just not my cup of tea, man. Obviously, it may be everybody else's cup of tea, but it's just not mine. That's all. So congratulations if you played it, man, David. Let's see. DoorDash IPO so expensive. Wait, no, not really, right? I think it was what, $15, $10 a share? I don't know. maybe. What up? In ATVI, AMD got me sweating. Oh no. Do you think CRM is good for wheel strategy? Yeah, absolutely. You could sell some puts right here for CRM and hope to get filled. Pen, $80 calls, 12.13. Let's see, 12.13, the end of this week. Wait, 12.13? No, it must be, oh, 12.18, sorry. Next week. Yeah, sure, hold that one. Looks good. You know, nice volume coming in. Pre-market also looking okay. Here, what's the 4-hour chart looking like? Oh yeah, absolutely. Hold this one, man. Looks great. Pen National Gaming. I might have to look at this one. Looks like a great opportunity here. Let's see if it can break above the high here. I'm gonna put a alert there. Cool. Let's see. Still holding the VIX, 12.31, 20 calls. Still a good thing to hold since things are looking pretty bullish. Absolutely. I would hold hedges irregardless. You don't know when things come down, so it's always good to hold a hedge. It's like an insurance contract, you know? How do you get your fib levels to extend past 0? My trading view seems to stop at 0. Not sure if you covered in your fib video. Yeah, so your regular Fibonacci retracements, this is a customized template from mine. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, so how it works is you need to set your own style. So the ultimate Fibonacci retracement and extension would have a mirroring. Well, generally you don't really need all of the exact values, but I like to have them just so I can have a look at, you know, the respective values on each side. So for example, I have the 0.236, the 382, the 0.5, which is usually a 50% retracement. And then this is not a fib value. This is a fib value. This is a fib value. This is a fib value. And then, let's see, 1 is a fib value. These are fib values. These are more like in-between values that are in between these values. So this and this is the middle. This and this is the middle, you know? This and this is the middle, you see? And so we take the middle values, and then what we do is we reflect them on the negative side so that you can get extension values. So the negative values are the extension values. So you need to go in here and enable extension values and then put in the negative of what you see here. So for example, minus 0.236, minus 0.382, minus 0.5, minus you can even go 0.786, but then I just jump to 1 after that because personally for me, for an extension, after something breaks out the 78.6, I think usually it's going to go up to the 1 extension. Hope that explains it okay for you. There's a lot more to Fibonacci that meets the eye. You know, I'm just giving you a very rough explanation here. What is the name again of the blue and yellow indicator shows volume on the right side? This is called the visible range. You can go into FX and type visible range. This is the one. It's a volume profile. And then you can also add, if you're doing intraday trading and you want to see the session volume, you can also add session volume, which is this right here. Oops. This. And best used on a 10-minute chart, in my opinion. And you can correlate these volumes to each session, like each day. This is 1-day trading, 2-day trading, 3-day, 4-day. And this volumes, when you correlate them, you get a better idea on where liquidity voids are, right? And then also, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I have a customized VWAP as well, which I use for intraday trading. I need to change the color of this VWAP now since I'm using this color. I think I need like the red maybe. No, not red. Yeah, it needs to be yellow. So a customized VWAP here, you know, to pretty much show you the upper band, lower band. If things are trading above the VWAP, its chances are it's going to come back down. If it's trading on the upper VWAP here, you know, it's more than likely going to correct down to the lower VWAP. But this, I'm looking at a 10-minute chart, so we're looking at intraday. Pen might come down first before heading up, just FYI, just the way I look at it. Cool. Any opinion in uranium stocks and market fundamentals? No, I actually don't follow uranium stocks or any of its fundamentals. I'm sorry. Yes, Roku scares me. Yep, I know it does. I'm thinking 160. Hit like if you read this. We have 73 people here and we have 35 likes. Do you guys hate me or something? I mean, come on. If you can take a second out of your day to just hit the like button, that would make my day. You know what I mean? Like, I only ask for like a small thing, which is you to go hit the like button if you're here. Really, not really that much. You know, it helps me and YouTube to recommend this video to other people. And if you don't help me out with that, then you know it's okay. But you know, I'll get sad. That's all. I just feel sad. Let's see. DoorDash is 102 per share. Really? Damn. CRM 115 270. Would you hold it? 270. Damn, that's. No, I wouldn't hold that one, unfortunately. Nope. 270 is a bit far, man. Up here, within 3 weeks, no. Well, 4 weeks, no. Nah, I wouldn't. I would like get rid of it and then take a further expiry. To be honest. Let's see. What do you think about Grub as a sympathy play off Dash IPO hype? Yeah, it's possible. I wouldn't think of it as a bad idea. I think it's a good idea. Grubhub here, yeah, possible play to like 71 maybe, 72 even, possible, absolutely. Boeing 1112. Wait, what? Oh, 12, 11, 12, yeah. 245 call. Should I roll or hold? Let's see. 245 call. I would say you have 2 days to expiry. Definitely roll, but then also I would say, oh man, that's tough, man. I mean, you could, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna come down before continuing this rally up even. I mean, I do like this, you know, nice little bullish trend that it has, moving up higher and higher here. I like it, but then also I realize it's running out of steam a little bit, and you know, this zone here, it's almost like a you know, like a supply zone up here, which you gotta be careful about. So I would say proceed cautiously. My opinion is roll. That's what I would say. Give yourself more time. Remember, time value is king. You know, you want to have more time on these contracts so that, you know, you net you're gonna be Greek favorable. Okay, with 2 days left, this contract's gonna decay the hardest today and tomorrow, and so you really want to be careful with how theta is gonna be draining your contract over today. Especially today is Wednesday. Remember what I say about those things during the Everyday Growth Advisor Mentorship course. On Wednesdays, you got to be extremely careful because after lunch, these contracts, they start to drain theta. And in fact, actually a market open already, they start to drain theta significantly, right? So you want to be really careful. And I would say sell off the contract and on a rally, right? Sell it off on a rally, and then you roll that contract into another something else. That's what I would do, Evelyn, in my opinion. LMND, 100 calls for 12.31. I have no idea what this is. Lemonade Inc. What the hell do they even do? My goodness. Insurance company. Ah. Oh, I feel like somebody's asked me about this before. $100 call. Interesting. I mean, it looks like it's kind of bull flagging here, but then it's a very, it's kind of a weak bull flag if you ask me. It's more of like a wedge. It's a falling wedge, to be honest. I mean, it could break out. It could. I'm not gonna lie, again, but Or what to expiry? The end of December? Yeah, you should be okay. You should be okay. But yeah, yeah, I would hold it. I would hold it at least till another week and then decide, right? You hold it till the 18th, and then you decide. You have 2 more weeks, right? On by next Friday, you have to make a decision on what happens. Like if it still consolidates sideways, I would say get rid of it and roll it out to further expiry. If you really want to play the stock, if by next week it hits your target, then well and good, right? You still have time value. I would keep it. That's what I would do for now. For now, yeah. Matthew, PH consolidating in a pennant, visible on the daily. Recently had a big gap up, still bullish. PH 219. Anders, that's a beautiful breakdown. I really wish everybody would take a look at how Anders put his request here, right? For me to look at it, right? This is a great way. I wish all of you guys would give me your thesis, what you're thinking about, what you're seeing, and the reason why you're seeing it the way that you are, which helps me understand, a little bit about what I'm looking at. I really wish that you guys would start doing it like that. Because remember, this is an educational stream, okay? I'm not here to give you answers. I'm here to teach you what I'm looking at, but then after you tell me what you have looked at. This is more of a feedback session where you're telling me what you're looking at, and I can give you feedback based on that, right? And together we can come up with the best solution, right? It's not necessarily I'm going to be right. No, it's not about that. And necessarily I can tell you that okay, more than often I'll be more times right than wrong, but I can be wrong too. Okay, I can be wrong. No, everybody's human, right? We're not perfect. Okay. And so when you give me a breakdown like that, it makes it very easy for me to understand where your head is and how I can help you with that. So, okay, so you said consolidating the pennant, visible on the daily. I'm on the daily. I see the pennant. Okay, that's great. Yep. And recently had a big gap, still bullish. Yep, I think it is still bullish. It looks bullish to me. But then I would say be very careful here. This, you would only take it upon the break of 281.50. That's what I would, honestly, I would watch here. I don't know if you're already in. Yeah, you're probably already in the contract. But if you are, I would hold it. You have till what? 219. So February 19th of 2021. I would hold that contract for sure. I think it's a good one. And you don't need to worry about the time value so much because your theta is not going to be draining your contract that badly. So you have a good amount of time on that. This is a textbook great play. Bullish consolidation and continued rise up here. I would hold that contract. Yes, absolutely. I would hold it. I would say still bullish. Yes, still bullish until the trend turns the other way and starts making lower lows. Perfect. Thanks, T. No problem. Mike Kong, you need to have your own Discord channel. Should I? How many of you want me to have my own Discord channel? How many of you want me to have my own Discord channel? Like seriously. Like I want to hear from the community right now. Okay, be real with me. If I had a Discord channel, would you sign up? Okay. Throw a fire or a heart emoji in the chat. If I had a Discord channel, you would sign up. NT, we trust. We love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Okay, let's continue here. Oh, guys, like the video. Don't make him sad before Christmas. Don't worry, I'm not that sad. LBU, that's nice of you, though. Let's go like and smash the like button. Thank you. Baba 285, 1224. Baba 285. Damn, son. Wow, you're betting on a gap fill here. I mean, I think your expiry is too near. 1224, Andrew, that's a bit too little time for you to make it happen, man. Look, you have what, 2 weeks, right? You remember next week is where your cutoff will be to decide, and you need a big move up for that. Now, I'm not saying that it can't happen. What I'm saying is, even if you do get there, let's say Baba miraculously makes it to 280, and you're here, right? you're on Friday next week, right? Baba moves up to 280. All right. What happens? Monday opens. Your contract's gonna be quite dead, because you still need $5 to go. Yep. It might be like it would have drained so much theta by then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days worth of theta would have drained. Almost 10 days, and your contract would have drained so much theta that you wouldn't be profitable anymore. So that's the way you got to look at it. Your expiry is too near. That's what I'm gonna say. What's your thoughts on Tesla? Do you think there will be a sell-off once they get into S&P officially? Try to average out my Tesla shares in tranches. I wouldn't buy any right now. Absolutely not. But I do think it's gonna head higher, as I just mentioned earlier on the stream. It just actually broke out of this uptrend that it was in this channel. This was a potential rejection zone, but then it broke out with high volume here, so, and has been nicely consolidating above it. So I think that it can head higher to 750 or 740 in the near term. That's what I would say. Good morning. What's up, Robert? Welcome back, man. FinTech, great. Thanks for the advice, T. No problem, Evelyn. Insurance. Thank you. No problem, Matthew. We will do better. We got to learn and commit as a community. Nah, no worries, Carter. I mean, we all learning, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you guys on how it would make it easier for you guys to post your stuff, you know, so that I know. Let's see. Okay. NEE $80 calls for, yeah, I would definitely hold that one. NEE $80 calls, no brainer for next year. Yep, Tony, that's a good one to hold. I would hold it. It's the ticker of the week as well. $80 up here would send it to the top of the channel. Yep, I think it's a good contract to hold, and you have lots of time value on that. I like it. Yep, hold it for sure. What do you think about Costco? 115 $400 calls, just bounced up 200 EMA on 4-hour chart, ERs on Thursday. I like that, Tor. See, once again, really great explanation there. I love it. If we can continue with these, you know, really, I want to see where your head is at before I even try to break it down for you. You know what I mean? That is great. Okay, yeah. So I see Costco here in a big, nice little uptrend. Right, you can see there's actually a nice little wedge here. It's a wedge. You can see this. Here, I'll draw it out for you. You see that wedge? It's actually more like that. So it's actually consolidating towards this wedge here. It might be a kind of forming a kind of a pennant here. I would say yes, I would hold it. $400 call, 400's up here. It might be, your strike might be a bit high. I would have done something like 390. That would have bet on you know, a possible retest of the all-time high here. But 400, you know what? Not too far off. And when is your expiry? Oh, January 15th. Oh boy. I don't think you're giving yourself enough time. Oh, wait a minute. Its earnings are coming up. 10th of December. Yo, tomorrow's Costco earnings, man. This is going to be like a coin flip for you, pretty much. So, yeah. It's a coin flip, man. Unfortunately. Thanks. I like... oh, nice. Okay, so there's quite a few... there's quite a few of you who would join the Discord. Okay, cool. It's good to know. It's good to know. Look, T, super high demand. Okay, I heard you. I heard y'all. Some other Discords are a little expensive, if you know what I mean. What makes you think that, you know, at the end of the day, it's about what value you give. It's not about whether it's expensive or not. You know what I mean? It's what comes together with the services that you provide. That's what's important. Okay. I think expensive doesn't determine whether a Discord is good or not. I think it's what the person puts in terms of the package, you know, to make a good service offering. That's all. You could have a cheap Discord, but then if you offer cheap services, what's the point? If you have an expensive Discord and you offer, you know, things that nobody else does, then, you know, I think people would see the value proposition. That's all. Not gonna say anything else though. You know, gotta keep it under wraps. You know what I'm saying? But you remember, guys. Remember, we're not far off now. Okay, we're not far off, guys. What did I say? Like what? Mid-December. You know, we're like a week or two away. You know, for some really delicious Christmas morsels that I will be serving to you guys. Okay, so be patient, and good things come to those who wait. All right. I sound so sheepish, don't I? Okay. Let's see here. Showy. Baba is so risky. It sells off so much on any news, be it good or bad. Yeah. Well, right now, you know, it's definitely one of those things that can move erratically, but I'd say the upside move is more probable than the downside. I want to actually add Baba shares to my portfolio as soon as I can. I'm itching to do it. I like Baba and CRM here, both great companies, both significant leaders within market share, and you know I think there's a big upside for it. Okay, let's see, Baba's so risky. Da da. Haha, Shoei, I agree. Too much noise for me. I get lost. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Um, Definitely need a discard channel. All right, I heard you guys. Let's see. Apple calls 126 for January 8th. Guys, did y'all see Apple's headphones, the AirPod Max? Seriously, I think that they might have gone a bit cuckoo with the pricing there. Like, what the heck? Like, $500 for that thing? Come on. Don't you guys think it's a little overpriced? Or I think at this point they're just like, yeah, we'll just sell sawdust and anybody will buy it, even for $1 million. I don't know, man. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest. Like when I saw it, I was like, you know what? If this is $300 some, I will cop. And then I see the price and it's like $500 and some. I was like, what? Dude, in Singapore dollars, do you know how much that headphones cost? It's $800 some. I was like, what? What? That's not a phone. You know that? Like, what the hell? It's crazy. And it's not like, you know, the thing is, you know what made it even less convincing for me? It was the fact that my AirPods have broke twice. Like, what the heck, guys? My AirPods have broke twice, and now you're telling me to buy the AirPod Max? And if that shit breaks and I bought it for $800, I'm going to kick myself in the shin. You know that's not even possible, but I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Who's going to do that? So, okay, 126 calls, you said. I think it's possible. By January 8th, yeah. Oh, wait. Did you make a mistake on the date there? Because I think you did. You said 126, 1/8/2020. I think you meant 1/8/2021, right? Because that's January 8th, right? So it must be 2021, right? Chanti Mobile, right? I think that's what you meant. But either way, yeah, I think that's a decent one to buy if you want to play the Apple upside here. I think it's clearly broken out into a uptrend here, and I think the index is gonna fly. So why not? Okay, cool. Hey T, what do you think of AMD 1812 95 calls? Well, we have an alert here set at 95 here. I did mention AMD was part of our list here. Came down, consolidate. We maintain a bullish stance on this here. A bounce on this 200 moving average was the key thing here. If we see the stock continue to break below the 200 EMA here, and make lower lows, forming a downtrend, then we will cut this idea out. But right now, we will not take this until the break of 95-ish, this level here. That's what we want to see for AMD here. Pankit. Gotta do Discord PE ratios now. Oh, can't wait for T's Christmas dinner. Can't wait for EGA Christmas surprise. Yeah, it's gonna be a great one, guys. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Just stay tuned, okay? Appreciate your review for Uber. Is it reversing down? RSI overbought. Let's see. Yeah, looking interesting for sure. Still bullish though. Bullish trend is intact here. On the daily, oh wow, looks overbought. Yeah, okay. I mean, on the daily, it looks overbought. That's all I'm gonna say here. Ambas 007. This looks slightly overbought on the daily channel here. I would say, looking at this, to the downside, it's more favorable than looking at this to the upside right now. However, if you want to be like all, very spacey about it, or like see where this Fibonacci extension is gonna be, this would be the recent swing here. I actually, I would do I'll do 1 hour chart because it's just so much easier that way. This would be your swing here. So looking at this, you know, extension targets would be right here, 58, 98, 56. These would be your two very, very key extension targets. 57 and 59. 57, 59, that's the next two targets for Uber on the upside. The downside here would be looking at 51 and 49 here. You know, our 52, you could also go 52 and 51. Those would be the two targets on the downside here. That's your Uber breakdown. Yeah, seriously, $549. Yeah, I know. That's why. Crazy. Silly pricing. Value is what you pay for. I mean, do you really think it's value, though? I mean, at this point, I think it's just greed, right? 849 Singapore dollars. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get your Discord going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. You know, I'm not saying anything, you know, but, you know, there's some meat cooking in the kitchen. If you can smell it, then you can smell it. As I mentioned this to you guys many times, and I'm going to say it one more time right before I end the stream here. When I do something, I make sure that I do it in a way that it's going to change the way that you look at, you know, look at the system altogether, right? And I have no interest for coming in and, you know, creating a service where you get signals the whole day. That is not what EGA is about. That is not what EGA has been from the beginning, and I'm not about to make what that is EGA going to be about in the future. So if you're looking for a Discord that's going to give you signals the entire day, forget about it. Don't even bother joining EGA Discord. That's not what it's going to be about, okay? If I do decide to start a Discord, all right? If EGA starts a Discord, it will be very focused on helping people understand the thought process behind trades, all right? It will be a very different approach, and the focus on that will be not on signals, it would be on a bunch of other things, all right? So I just want to put it out there that if you're thinking that, you know, I'm going to create something that's like a signal provider where I'm going to be constantly telling you, oh, buy here, sell here, buy here. Oh, I'm going to sell here and buy here and sell here. No, it's not going to be like that. Guaranteed it's not going to be like that, because I don't have any interest to do that. That doesn't set us apart. That doesn't set us apart from any other Discord if we intend to do it, okay? What I do find a great value in is teaching you how to find the signals yourself. That is what I want to teach you. I don't need to give you signals if you know how to do it yourself, right? So that is a key idea that you have sparked in my heart. And I'll take that, you know, I'll take that with me this week and do a little bit of noodling, you know? And, you know, we'll see what Santa comes to town with in mid-December or the end of December, okay? And then we'll see what EGA puts on the table, if anything, all right? Just gonna leave it at that right now. But for all the 73 people of you who are here and you heard all of what I just said, congratulations, you got the inside scoop, all right? Successfully. Just saying. I can justify the price if they allow us to change your earpads and all that jazz. Knowing Apple, it's probably not likely. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too. The first thing I was thinking about was, if I'm gonna buy this and use it at the gym, how the heck am I gonna like change the pads if it gets sweaty, you know? Dude, that was the first thing I thought about. Home Depot 262 calls for 1231. Well, Dow is poised to continue rising in the short term. Yeah, it's possible. Home Depot looks interesting. If you make Discord, can it be a little quieter and smaller than some others? We'll see. But I will... we'll see how the idea for the channel goes. All right. We need to learn how to fish instead of you fishing for us. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying, right? I feel like not many people understand that, you know? I feel like many people just want to know what the right answer is. But the point is, nobody knows what the right answer is. There is no one in the world who can take a trade with 100% certainty. You get what I'm saying? That's what frustrates me, to be honest, you know? Oh man, my screen just went off, and I'm not sure why. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, we're back. I shouldn't have banged the table so hard. See? You see what happens? I'm glad you guys understand me, man. You know, this is why I love EGA Tribe. Because, you know, I think many of you guys, you've known me for a while, right? I mean, come on, this stream started with 5 people watching, right? Like maybe 3 people, 2 people watching. And I always did it for the same reasons, you know? It's not like, even if the stream gets 1,000 people here watching, nothing's going to change. We're still going to be doing the same thing. Because I vowed to myself that when EGA gets bigger, I will not change our methodology, you know? I want it to be the same reason why we do things. Oh my goodness, we didn't even cover the fundamental valuation of NEE today, guys. Jeez, what are we doing? We got so sidetracked today. Oh my god. All right, let me show you guys what I actually valued the business at. Jeez. How did we forget that? Sorry, guys. Okay, in summary, NEE is valued at $65.75. All right, the stock is actually slightly overvalued compared to current levels. I wanted to show you why, and obviously I have. Now I'll spend a little bit of time to cover it right now. It's not that crazy. So let me go through the model for the DCF here. You know, utility companies don't grow revenues at a very crazy rate. So we're looking at about you know, a 5% growth for the first year, 7%, 8%, then a taper off again, once again 5% off for the next 5 years after that. CapEx at about 60% here. Remember what we were talking about the live stream on Monday when we were talking about NEE. This is a business that needs to spend a lot on property, plant, and equipment, right? Which is the capital expenditures, okay? Because it's a utility company, it needs to buy what? Land. It needs to buy a lot of property, plant, equipment, land, right? All this kind of stuff, right? That's how it will generate returns in the long run, okay? And the working capital, very simple, 11% here from the last 4-quarter average. We're going to keep it the same. Depreciation and amortization at about 21.7% all the way through. Tax rate 24%. Discount rate low, pretty low. Why? Because utility companies don't have much of a expense related cost structure in terms of you know, their operations. Okay. Once you set up solar panels, you don't really need to do a lot of stuff to the solar panels. You know what I mean? And terminal value, that comes up to a 6.4 to 7.4 range. This gives us a $65 fair valuation for this business, actually. And the stock is currently trading at $73. So I'm actually going to go ahead and draw in our intrinsic valuation here so we can keep track of it. And write it here as well. So another one bites the dust. Boom. NEE. What was it? 65.75. Boom. And 65.75. Alrighty, and we'll put in a nice little note here. Intrinsic evaluation 65.75, done on 12/9/2020. Perfect. All right, awesome. That was the Spark valuation there. I didn't really explain much, but be rest assured that I went through all of these. You know, the quarter update here for Q3. I actually made it through halfway of the 2019 10K, and there wasn't a lot of important things there. This was also a relatively short report here. But what was important is that they have a lot of backlog for projects that are yet to complete. And at the same time, this business is expanding, okay? So it's still in a period expansion. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream today. Ooh, Square, what is this? We have an alert went off of Square. Oh yeah, Square going up for all-time highs here. Square looking good here. Looking like it might make a move up here. Watch the volume, watch the breakout. Remember not to take this on the uptrend. Remember to wait for that consolidation downward and then start entering, you know, to the upside here. Okay. All right, I will leave you guys to your trading day. Make sure that you guys have fun. Stay tuned for a lot of announcements that are coming your way. Be patient with me. I have finals this week. Wish me good luck. And I love all of you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday for Recap Friday. Make sure you have a ticker in mind when you come back so that we can vote on it on Friday and do a new ticker next week. And we'll cover all the news as it comes. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys. Peace out.